Hello viewers, and if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I'm People16A. Today I'll be doing a review on a couple French artisan blades that I bought last time I was in France. These blades, or these knives I should say, as you can see, are really nicely shaped. They're Les Chamoniard, which is I'm not actually sure. It's just the name in French, so there's no direct translation. But I'll go ahead and tell you the story. This one isn't mine. This is my stepdad's, and the only difference is the design is the same, the blades are the same. The only difference is the wood choice, and that's what I'm going to talk about. So last time I was in France, it's kind of my tradition ever since the first time I went there. It was the first time I bought a knife at all ever, and I was how old was I? Like 6. I bought a Swiss Army knife, and I thought it was the coolest thing. So now, every time we go back, I like to buy a new knife. And this last time that I went, the most recent time, this is the knife that I chose to buy. It was from an Artisan. He actually lives, and his workshop is in his garage. And he lived right up the street, so we went up. We visited his workshop. He was really cool. He has made the largest folding knife in the world. He holds the world record for the largest folding knife, and this knife is kind of a commemoration to that story. This is supposed to be the shape of the handle is reminiscent of the shape of the mountains in the Chamonix region, and Mont Blanc, which is the highest mountain in Western Europe, and Mount Elbrus is technically the highest mountain in all of Europe, but that's in the Caucasus Mountains in Russia. So he created the largest pocket knife, which we got to see. We got to take a picture of him with it. Maybe I'll put it up in the video. And he hiked with it, disassembled all the way up to the top of the highest mountain in Western Europe, and then assembled it, and that's the story behind the knife and these models of knives. All of these are custom made. This one is made with this is made with aspen wood, and it's beautifully grained. The way he cut it, the texture in the handle is awesome. It provides for a good thumb traction on the top here for doing some more vigorous cutting. And yeah, I really, this is the reason I paid probably 75 euros or 80 euros for this, which is like $160, which is the same amount as a Seal Pup. But I kind of like this knife more because I'm not even sure if anyone else in the country has one of these. I might be the only person in the United States who has one of these knives from this guy. Because he had a small operation. We saw all of his grinding stones, all of the blank steels, all of the wood blanks in his garage, and he pretty much showed us his process and how he made them, and he was really nice. And I bought this one just because I like the texture and the look of the wood. I think it's a beautiful wood, beautiful grained, and it's really cool. The blade, this blade is 12C27 steel, which is really common in Europe. It's good steel. It's not the best steel, but it's probably comparable to AUS-8 steel here, or maybe a little bit less than AUS-8 steel here. But it's very common in Europe, and I have no problems with it because I don't really use this knife just because of it's kind of a collector's item. I don't want to damage the blade. This one, which is made with some other type of wood, which I don't know. Whew. This one has been used. You can see the satining. The satin has been worn off the blade a little bit. It's more gray, and mine is a lot shinier. And just the wood is just flat and brown. So I paid more money for nicer wood. Anyway, it's good steel. He sharpened them very well. The belly on this knife, the curvature of this knife, the grind of this knife, everything is great. You have a really long cutting edge, and they're super pointy. He pointed them just it's great. The way he sharpened these is a really good. He's truly is a skilled craftsman. The blades are sharp. The blades are pointy. They're nicely shaped. Good steel. The steel is from Didier Simond, which I think is it's common. It's common steel, or that is his name, but I don't remember if that's the manufacturer of the steel blanks, or if it's his name. So yeah. Anyway, if you look up close, you can see the Le Chamoniard, Chamonix Mont Blanc on engraved into the blade, with the little hiking man going up the mountain. And yeah, so these are folding knives, as you've probably seen. They fold closed into this, which is nice. It's a nice solid shape, comfortable to carry in the pocket. The thing is, these are not locking blades, or they are locking, but it's just a torsion lock on the front with on the back with a spring. But it's solid. I mean, it's not going to move unless you're closing it and cutting, and that I wouldn't be too worried about it coming closed. But if it did, the return on this thing is snappy, and you might hurt yourself. But yeah, I just want to share this thing with you guys. I think they're really cool. Probably my favorite knives in my collection so far, but they're the only Artisan knives that I have, and they're well worth the euros. And I'm glad I got them. I think the story is really cool. The guy was really cool. Hopefully I'll put some pictures on the video. And that's all. Thank you for watching.